Welcome to My The Asshole Podcast. Let's get into it. Today is Patreon Day. Let's go. You know how we do it. Let's get straight into the thread. Today's thread is a bit of a different one. It is, what's your weirdest fear? Okay. So we have mirrors facing beds. I remember a very vivid waking nightmare when I was a kid of seeing reflections of disembodied heads of these weird goblin creatures just pulling faces at me. I've had sleep hallucinations for as long as I can remember, but that one really stuck with me. I used to refuse to sleep in rooms with mirrors pointing towards the bed, but now I just cover them with a towel/sheet. Yo. Okay. That, I could see why that motherfucker was scared. I avoid pregnant women because I always feel like I will cause them to fall on their belly. What the fuck? Okay. I know this is insanely irrational, but as a man with long hair and a long beard, I'm afraid that when I drive and someone of my hair falls out of a window, it'll end up on some dead body and I'll be a suspect. What the fuck? That is like oddly specific, if I'm being honest with you. What the hell? All right. Dark water, especially if I know something is underneath me, like a boat or an old building or something, freaks my shit out. It's very difficult for me to swim in lakes, and even to this day, the drains in big swimming pools that you can't see the bottom of freak my shit out too, even though they are just drains. Okay. All right, man. I think a lot of people have that fear of like shit under them, you know, because think about it like this: when you're at the beach and stuff like that and like seaweed brushes by you, you're like, what the fuck is that? You know, because you're afraid, you know, it might be like a jellyfish or, you know, it might be something or whatever. So I could see that one. I am terrified that my belly button is going to untie.
Bruh.
What the fuck? Okay. Your belly button is going to untie. What does that mean? Hey, all right. Okay. Stubbing my toe and my nail flips up the entire thing. Oh, yeah, I could see that one. That one would be disturbing as fuck. Oh, because I always get that, like, sometimes with my fingernails, sometimes, like, I be, you know, if I, like, bump my hand into something and it hurts really bad, I'm like, oh, God. Oh, please tell me the fingernail's all right. Like, it didn't get jammed or it's weird or anything. Oh. Not ants in my butt, but ants on the top crack if my butt. Silly, I know, but it's still scary as fuck. So, wait. He's not afraid of ants, like, in his booty hole, but he's like, if there are ants on my butt, then that freaks me out. Okay. All right. Y'all a little weird with these ones. Okay. I'm really afraid of suddenly forgetting how to walk while I'm in public. I have dreams about it regularly, and sometimes while walking on a shopping street, I become very self-conscious about my walk cycle and have to go sit down for a while to refamiliarize myself with walking in general. What the nigga? So you're just walking, and I know you're just like, okay, I need to sit down. I don't remember how to walk. Hold on. Okay. Is it left foot, right foot, or is it right foot, left foot? Like, bro. Oh my God. Okay. All right then. Being put in a clear spherical container that is self-illuminating while I slowly sink to the bottom of the ocean? Okay. All right. Some of y'all be having some wildly specific fears that it's just like, okay, dude, hey, man, you know, teach its own, I guess. Faces without features. Best way I can explain is the bit in the Matrix where Neo's mouth gets removed and it's all just skin. That was creepy enough, but when it's the whole face, no eyes, no mouth, etc. There was an X-Files episode with this, I think. It freaks me out. Also, real life talking toys. That bit in Toy Story 1 where Woody comes to life and says, now play nice. What the hell? Bro, you watch too many fucking movies. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you watch way too many fucking movies, bro. What in the hell? I'm afraid that I'm secretly retarded and everybody's nice to me.
Bruh.
What the fuck? Oh my God. He said, I am afraid that I'm secretly retarded and everybody's just being nice to me. Like, okay. Hey, man. He out here asking the real question. Completely irrational fear here, but sometimes when I'm alone, I'm afraid that I've slipped into an alternate reality, a la Twilight Zone, where either I do not exist, or my loved ones do not exist, or my house is owned by someone else, etc. Bro, what? Oh, you guys are weird as hell, man. Okay. Alright, man. I don't know if this is weird or normal, but I've always been afraid of when nobody believes you're telling the truth. Like you try to make people see you're not lying and you feel like you're going insane. I think that's a fear everybody has on the daily, low key, especially if, you know, they're accusing you of something and you know you're telling the truth, and you know that like you're not lying and whatnot, but they just will not believe you. I think a lot of people kind of have that bit of fear in the back of their head. I am really fucking scared to talk to anyone who holds power over me other than my family. This includes all teachers and professors. Okay. A comment says, me too. My bosses probably think I have something to hide because I'm nervous to talk to them. It's hard to convince them. Okay, I get this one. Because a lot of coworkers I know have this problem. Like they want to ask our boss something and they're just super afraid. Like, oh, I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to ask. I'm like, dude, just go ask them. Like, it's fine. And a lot of the stuff that they're asking for is relatively reasonable. It's like, it's fine. You can ask them that. That seems relatively reasonable that you would ask for that. And they're just like, oh, well, I don't know, man. What if I catch them in a bad mood? And it's like, oh my God. So I do understand that one to a degree. Yeah, I can understand that one to a degree. Okay. Geese, they're really aggressive and I just am really scared of them. That nigga said geese, bro. Fuck them niggas. They are the gangbangers of the bird world. He's like, they'll run up on you and whoop that ass, man. What the fuck? I am deathly afraid of Christmas beetles. I cannot stop myself from running away at top speed crying. What the fuck is a Christmas beetle? These are basically the Australian version of June bugs. Oh, okay. I see, which terrify the crap out of me. And I can handle pretty much any bug without any issue. But when these idiots are flying randomly and whack into you like a drunk driver and then try to grab on with their spiny little legs, I feel compelled to shit my pants. Facts. All right. June bugs are low-key the weirdest, fucking scariest docile creatures ever. They're just fat for no reason. They fly around and they just bump into you. And I swear to God, when they run into you, it is like the fear of God gets put into your head. I remember in school, I used to like, I hated June. I hated June because when we go on PE, there would just be a ton of those little fuckers flying around, and you would just smack them and shit. And they were annoying as hell because they would always want to be around you, and you're just like, bro, get the fuck away from me. Yeah, facts. And in Australia, apparently they're bigger. Like, how the hell does a bug this big get bigger? Like, what the fuck? I guess, everything in Australia is bigger, I guess. Man, goddamn. This nigga said he's afraid of toasters. I've had several nightmares of being killed by a toaster. What the fuck? Because of this, if I go to a friend's house or at a party, I immediately scope out the place for the toaster and nonchalantly unplug it, nigga. What? Bruh. He said, I'm afraid of toasters. And if I go to your house, I'm unplugging your toaster. Imagine. You wake up the next morning and you're like, who the fuck unplugged my toaster? Oh my God. Like, what the fuck is going on here, man? He was just like, yo, I'm deathly afraid of toasters. And I will unplug your fucking toaster if you leave me to my own devices. God damn, man. Before I go poo, I have to check behind the curtains in my shower. I feel like if I don't, a killer will be there and kill me while I poop, and then I'll be remembered as the guy who got killed while pooping. Bruh. Yo, man, what the fuck? Oh my God, he's just like, I would hate to be that guy and like touching cotton, bro. He's just like, oh, hold on. All right, we good. Oh, like, bro, you're adding an unnecessary step to taking a shit, bro. Golly. He said, I don't want to be known as the guy who died while taking a shit. Oh my God. He said, I have very saggy balls. Oh my God. Bruh. Jesus. And I have this irrational fear that lowering the toilet seat and then sitting on it will get my balls stuck underneath it, and then the rest of my weight will come crashing down on my testicles, obliterating them. I've tested the physics of it a few times in a controlled test. Nigga, what? He said, I tested my balls potentially getting crushed by the toilet in a control. This nigga is a balls scientist. What in the hell? Oh my God. And I don't think it's quite possible, but dear God, the thought of having your balls crushed by your body weight under a toilet seat is terrifying. I have drawn a very poor paint representation to give you some idea of what I mean as I try to sit down. Nigga, he's got a link to this shit. Oh my God. What in the fuck? Dude. Hold on. I gotta show you guys this. What the... This... Oh, no. Where'd it go? Hold on. Let me go back to it. All right. This is his fucking diagram. This is this nigga's diagram. This is his controlled experiment. Nigga, what? For you audio listeners, bro, you're gonna have to go to the YouTube version of this episode. Oh, actually, this is on Patreon. Sorry. No, you guys are good. Yeah. What in the hell, bro? What? This man is ridiculous. He had the audacity to make that chart and post it. Like, y'all niggas are weird as fuck, bro. You guys are weird. Oh my God. This is weird and completely stupid, but I seen on television this woman in India who carried around a dead body in her stomach for, I think, 30 years, and it was stillborn, obviously. I watched that when I was 9, and sometimes that have this strange fear. I'm carrying around a dead fetus in my stomach. It's stupid, I know. What the fuck? That's kind of crazy. She kept a dead baby in her stomach for 30 years. Damn. Moths, I'm absolutely terrified of those dusty bastards. Facts. I'm constantly afraid of falling downstairs. I've fallen downstairs 3 times in my life. I broke my tailbone. The last time it happened, I sat on a donut for 2 months and still have back problems. There is nothing more terrifying to me than a hardwood staircase with the lovingly healthy finish. I see that I think I'm going to fall down, shit, break 7 bones and die. The last time I fell down the stairs was 4 years ago. I still hesitate down the top of a big staircase and refuse to walk down them unless I've had a hand tight grasping on a banister. You know, facts, weirdly enough, because I'm afraid of heights. And so anytime like the staircase is too steep, oh, you best believe I go slow. Man, like the stairs are, pretty like they're good and they're at an angle. All right, I ain't tripping. I can go down those stairs pretty quick. But if the stairs are steep, oh, you best believe I am tightly gripping the banister. I don't give a fuck how dirty it is. I am gripping it and I'm going down the stairs slowly because I am afraid of heights. And the thing of being afraid of heights is just being afraid of falling, if I'm being honest with you. So it applies to almost everything, and it applies to stairs. So facts, my nigga. Facts. All right. I'm with you on that one, bro. Yeah, I don't like falling at all. I'm afraid of heights. And if the stairs are too steep, yeah, I'm right there with you, man. Whales. They're fucking huge. The amount of times a whale will ever have to threaten me is probably less than 5, but hell, if I saw one when I was swimming, I'd shit my pants. Okay. All right, man. Okay. I mean, I would say more killer whales than anything, but I get it at the same time. It's like, what if a whale accidentally swallows you or some shit, or like, puts you in its mouth? Like, that would kind of be weird. Sinkholes. I don't even live in an area where sinkholes happen often, but they freak me out. Especially, I have a fear of a 50-foot deep sinkhole opening underneath my bed and falling into it while I'm sleeping. I'm stuck down there and they won't be able to find me, just like what happened to that guy in Florida. All right. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I do sometimes be having a fear of sinkholes. Just in the weird fact that, like, I live in California and we technically have like a lot of earthquakes and shit like that. So, a lot of times I'm just like imagining, the street just opening up and then it's like now a big gap and you're just like, holy shit. That does happen to me sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's like a fear, but it is something where like, you're like, fuck, it's possible. You know what I mean? Like it could happen. So facts. Someone will come to the door and ask me if I know Jesus. There is no right answer. That leads to them saying, okay, then, and just leaving. All right. I mean, some people have that fear of like people coming to their door and they will literally just like look through the people and freeze up and not know what to do. That is a fact. Or like when somebody calls them, I get this one sometimes too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like it could be somebody I know. Like I could see the caller ID and I just freeze up in fear for a little bit. And then I'm like, okay, just answer it. And I'm like, hello. And then I'm also the type of person, like when I have to call someplace for something, I will like go over what I have to say in my head, like as it's ringing, and I'm like, okay, I have to say this. Okay, okay, the conversation's gonna go like this pretty much. All right, we're good. I gotta like talk myself into it. I gotta hype myself up because I'm just like, all right, man, we could do this. Let's get it together. Oh yeah, facts. I have a fear of being sucked up by a tornado. We don't even get them in my country. Nigga, what the... That's how you know some people be watching too much TV, man. They be getting afraid of some shit that can never even happen near where they live. I am afraid of the water in video games. I love to swim and fish and boat, but make me do any of those things in a video game and I have a phobic reaction. What? Okay. All right. I don't know how doing something in a video game like fears you or makes you scared. Like, Uh, Butterflies and moths, especially huge ones like Lunar Luna or Monarch. Nature knew what it was doing, putting angry, crazy faces on the insects' wings. I used to run for miles when they came around. Now I just close my eyes and pray they don't touch me with their poison cancer wing powder. This nigga, what the fuck?
Bruh.
Okay, I don't know how you're afraid of butterflies, my nigga. They don't do anything. If anything, they just use their tongues and they just like roll their tongues out and they like lick you or whatever. But okay. For my muscles to develop asymmetrically. I always have to do everything the same, both sides, even things as packing up a bottle of milk. Oh, I thought he was going to talk about in the gym, because that happens like in the gym, especially for me. There are times when like my left arm, because this is my more dominant hand, like I'm a left-handed person, so I'm more dominant left arm. But sometimes, like in the gym, I will get like a massive pump with my left arm, but my right arm just doesn't get that same pump. And so I'm like, come on, get that same pump, god damn it, because like this arm is like boom, 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 but this arm is just not having that pump. I need it, and I'm just like, come on, god damn it, get that same pump. It happens, and I know like my guys out there that go to the gym, you guys know what I'm talking about. That shit actually happens, and it's weird, because you're just like, what the fuck? Why does this arm not look as good as this arm? Oh, facts. We're gonna do probably like 3 more. All right. Huge statues, must like this one, and he sent a picture. It actually makes my chest tighten with terror. There was a Dexter's Laboratory episode where the presidents of Mount Rushmore became real and towered above everything. It freaked me right out as a kid, and it still lingers. I have failed to make the link work. Sorry, edit. Oh, okay. Maybe the link doesn't work. Okay. So these are the type of statues he says that he is afraid of. Like, okay. I guess maybe just the sheer, like, when he's at the bottom of it and he's looking up, and it's like super fucking tall. Maybe that's, what he's afraid of, I'm guessing. I don't know. All right. I always leave about 1 centimeter of liquid in the bottom of a cup or tea in case there's something in there. This is the result of ingesting and digesting liquefied biscuit, which a friend had kindly put in a full cup of tea when I briefly left the room. And I've never properly finished a hot drink since then. What? Okay, maybe this is going over my head, but I don't understand that one. All right, last one. This will get buried, but it's legitimately weird, and I get made fun of for it a lot. When I'm outside and have nothing to grab onto, I cannot look up at the sky. For some insane reason, I fear that I will just fall up or something. It doesn't make any logical sense, and I hate it. I can't look at the top of skyscrapers, not without a solid grip on something to anchor me. He said gravity cannot be trusted.
Bruh.
What the fuck, nigga? He looks up and he just gets freaked out because he feels like he's going to start floating up. Like, what? All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's going to end today's thread, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that thread. It was a little juicy, little not. You guys have some weird fucking fears, if I'm being honest with you. Like, when I posed the question, I didn't think like you guys would have that weird of fears. I didn't think that at all. I was like, they're gonna probably have some decently weird fears, but no, you guys have some weird ass fucking fears, man. God damn, y'all got some weird fears. But hey, I appreciate you guys being a part of the thread and sending in your shit, man. But that's going to be into that thread, man. Hopefully you guys like that. Let's hop into the short announcements that we have here over on Patreon. Thank you guys for supporting the show, man. You're on Patreon. I appreciate you guys so much for that. We try to give you guys the juicy juice over here on Patreon, man. Thank you for being a member, and I appreciate that so much. Keep supporting the channel, man. If you guys are downloading as audio listeners, Keep downloading. Rate the podcast if you haven't already. YouTube.com/Am I the Asshole Podcast, all one word. If you want to support the show even more, go ahead and subscribe over there. Even if you don't watch, that's totally fine. I ain't looking for views, nothing like that, man. Hey, just subscribe. It shows that you support the channel, all right? So, and you support what we're doing over here because you guys are already supporting, $3 a month. I appreciate that so much. But without further ado, as well as TikTok and Instagram, man. Thank you guys on TikTok. TikTok is killing it, bro. We just achieved 3,000 followers. That has been a huge milestone for me. Thank you guys so much for that. Keep an eye out for the clips. Like I said, I'm trying to get clips out. It's just kind of a little rough to get clips out, but I'm trying. Your boy is trying. So, without further ado, though, let's get into our scenarios, man. All right. Let's see here. All right, we got our first one. I miss my ex for the sex. All right. Hi guys, as many of you might think that this is a fake account because only a few days ago I posted about being a lesbian on a different subreddit. I just wanted to clarify something. I am bisexual despite the user Okay. My ex sucked despite the username I'm not a lesbian. Made this account a while ago. My ex was a douche for sure, but ISTG. I don't. Okay. I felt so good while he made me suck him off. Goddamn, bro. I loved being on my knees for him while he told me I was doing so good, grabbing and pulling my hair while I did it too. Literally gagging to tears. Felt so good for some reason. Like, bro, only thing I miss from him is sex, to be honest. I also loved how he'd fuck me. Could it have been better? Absolutely. But he was my first and only partner. Oh, wow. And I feel like I should have stayed sometimes just for the dick. He always told me he loved me and stuff too. So I don't know. He was always so flip-floppy with his way of being aroused, or the way of being around me. He treated me like shit and even said me, but sexually assaulted me. Oh shit. But I still want to have sex with him. I'm in Arizona now and he's in Texas, so it'll never happen. But I still kind of feel guilty for it, God damn, girl. She was just like, yo, I think about that man's dick from time to time. She's like, I miss the way homeboy would fuck my mouth. And this cooch, bro, god damn, son. She was out here like, I missed that shit. Hey, man. And some guys, they do it just right, where it's like it's not too much, but it ain't too little. You know what I mean? Where they really be giving it to a girl. They be fucking her ass up, man. God damn. All right. Woo. Found out that he cheated. Should I confront him or quietly exit from his life? Damn. So he went on a 5-day, 4-night Vietnam trip with his bros recently. Uh-oh.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Was he passport broing? Let's see. People that have been there know how wild their nightlife is, escorts, hookers, etc. I know he has been a F-boy before, so I was quite insecure about his trip there. Told him about it, and he reassured me that he'll send me pictures, call me, and update his whereabouts when he's there. Honestly, I was happy and appreciated it. First few days were good, nothing that I felt off. But during his third night, sixth sense just telling me something is not right based on his reply. Me being an insecure person, I stalked his social media and found out that he followed a new Viet girl. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. From there, I managed to find out that they met in the club during the third night, went on a date the fourth night, and had sex. Oh. I have all the evidence of him cheating. Ever since I found out, I haven't been replying to his text 2 days now. I don't want to make any decisions or actions when I'm emotional, so I choose to ghost him, which is that's a good thing. That's a good thing, girl. After finding out all these, I've made up my mind and that I want to cut things with him. I know he'll ask for a meetup within the next few days. I don't know if I should just ghost him forever and let him wonder what's wrong, or I should just confront him. Another concern, we recently had unprotected sex one day before he went to his trip, and my period is not here, so I can't just block him. Yo, she might be pregnant. Oh, shit. Woo. God damn. God damn. Man, she might be pregnant and she doesn't know. I would confront him. You know, I would lay it all out for him, baby girl, because I would just lay it all out, and that way you've got it off your chest. You ain't got to worry about it. You know, you're all good. You did what you had to do. You know what I mean? And you're not conscience blocked on it, you know, like, should I have done it? Should I have done this? So on and so forth. So my biggest thing is, I think you should just tell him and be like, hey, look, man, I know what you did. You know, you out here, you went to Vietnam, you passport broed it up. I already know that you did, because I knew he was doing that. I knew that's what it was. I knew he was out there passport broing with his homies. All right, let's keep it under P. All right, y'all niggas be going out there for that, you know, foreign. It's all good. I ain't tripping, you know. Hey, do your thing, man. Hey, get you some Gucci, you know what I mean? Hey, but so, you know, he did his thing, and you found out is what it is, and you want to break up with him. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like, do what you want to do, but I would tell him. I'd be like, look, man, I know what you did. You went out there, you passport broed it up. I'm good on you. I want to leave, but know that, you know, when you cream pied this coochie, we might be pregnant. I don't know. You know what I mean? And that may be a reason to stay. You may want to work it out with him. Because he might look at it like, holy shit, you know, let's work it out. You know, I would like to be a dad, whatever. But I mean, you never know. You never know. So, like I said, my biggest thing is I would just tell him. That way you ain't got no regrets. You ain't got no, you know, thoughts about it, whatever the case may be. You're good, you know. So that's my 2 pennies on it. You do what you're going to do, girl. But whoo, hey, man. God damn. Woo. Hopefully everything worked out. Fantasizing about cheating with my ex. Yo, okay. I've been with my boyfriend for 7 years. God damn, girl. Oh, man. Damn, 7 years and you thinking about cheating on this nigga? God. We lived together for the last 6. Damn, y'all lived together for 6 years and you thinking about cheating on this nigga? God. Oh, okay. We used to have an amazing sex life, fun, flirty, passionate, reciprocal. Our sex life died a year or so after we moved in together. He stopped being interested. The only time he will touch me now is if he wants a blowjob. He is loving, kind, sweet, but clearly no longer attracted to me. We went out for a fancy dinner with friends recently. I spent hours getting ready, doing my hair and makeup. I looked and felt sexy. Everyone said so, but him. All he said was that I looked nice. I feel so defeated by his lack of interest. I keep fantasizing about my ex, romanticizing, bumping into him somewhere, catching up, going back to his place, and banging it out. Yo. He was the best I've ever had, and I desperately miss the passion and excitement we had. Woo! Ooh, damn. God damn. Woo, she out here like, I would love to run into this nigga, because if I do, we catching up and he fucking this. And there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He is fucking this. God damn. Woo. God damn. Man. Oh, shit. Let's see. I spent hours getting ready and doing my hair and makeup. I looked and felt sexy. Everyone said so but him. All he said was that I looked nice. So I feel so defeated by his lack of interest. I keep fantasizing about my ex, romanticizing bumping into him somewhere and catching up. Okay, we read that part. I think about him when I'm alone, when I'm with my boyfriend while we're eating, when we have a lack of lust date night that leads to an absolutely nowhere. Yo, when they go out on a date, right? And she's like, dang, the date's going pretty good. Ooh, I might let him get a little coochie tonight. Ooh, yeah. And then homeboy's just like, I'm tired, babe. I'm going to go to bed. Good night. And she's like, really? What? Panties is soaking. Hello? Wait. Bro, what? We had a good night. Panties are wet. Coochie's ready. What? And you're going to bed? All right, then, nigga. Whatever, man. Fuck you. Like, come on, bro. I can see why she wants to fuck her ex, man. God damn. Yeah, man, like, bro, it's like,
mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What are you doing, bro? She's over here just like Gucci, ready to go, and this man out here failing, man. Like, god damn. Like I said, I can see why she wants to fuck her ex. God damn, this nigga is whack. I am planning to leave him. I've planned in the past to leave, but then he starts to show up and then gets confused. Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay. And so she's planning to leave him. I've planned to leave in the past, but then he starts to show up and then gets confused. Okay. Yeah. It's weird because it's like, a lot of times with women, it is all or nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, look, man, you could be a great guy. You could be all this and everything, but if the sex life ain't there, it just ain't there. But my thing is you gotta have a conversation with him. Like, you gotta, I think, be a little more forward. I think he's one of those dudes where you just kind of gotta be a little more forward with him and let him know, hey, look, man, coochie is wet, panties are dripping, like, I'm ready to fuck, And that sucks because women don't want that. They want their man to take charge, you know what I mean? Kind of throw him up against the wall a little bit, you know what I mean? And kind of force themselves on him. And because when a girl is getting that from her man, all right, when she's getting that from her man, the guy that she loves and trusts and, respects and admires and all that kind of stuff, when he's a little aggressive, sees that she's wearing a dress, he kind of lifts that shit up and moves her panties, you know what I mean? Starts forcing his fingers in her and shit. Just a very animalistic shit. Women love that and they want that from their man. Let me preference that. They want it from their man. I ain't trying to be out here like, hey, come on, niggas, go out there and force your fingers in bitches. No. Women like this from their men. They like it when a dude is animalistic. Like when she's just laying there on the bed, doing her thing. You just got up out the shower, you just slide your dick in her. And she's like, oh, woo, ooh, oh, wow. Oh, man. She's on her iPad or whatever, watching videos. And you just slide you lube up your cock or whatever. And you just slide up in that bitch. And then she's like, oh my God. Woo, goddamn. Oh, ding dong. Like, bro, this is the type of shit women like. But when they're not getting that, they look at it like, bro, what's the point? You know what I mean? They look at it like that. They're like, bro, what's the point? Like, homeboy ain't doing shit. My ex used to get up in this coochie. He used to get up in these walls when he wanted to. He said, I don't give a fuck how you feel, girl. I'm up in these walls. You're going to be forced to feel good. You know what I mean? And then she's just like, oh, yeah, take this coochie. Whose coochie is this? It's yours, God damn, man. Oh, shit. We be getting wild over here on Patreon. God damn. I'm just saying, bro. It's like, hey, guys out there, if you got a girl, man, be animalistic with her when it comes to sex. Don't sit there and be asking her, you want to have sex? Are you in the mood? Fuck that shit, bro. Force that shit on her. Like, ooh, show you that guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, come on now. Obviously, do it in a sexy, smooth way. Don't be fumbling around like you don't know what you're doing and shit. But make it sexy, make it, you know what I mean, a little bit of a game, and obviously, put her in a position where you court her and you be kissing her and loving her and whatnot, or you take her out on a date. You guys had a wonderful day. Say you guys went out somewhere, had a good time. You went to go get ice cream. You took her to a little Korean barbecue or something or whatever, her favorite restaurant, whatnot. And then when y'all get home, man, rip them fucking pants off and them panties and just get up in there. Just eat that coochie. And she gonna be like, oh shit, oh my God, woo, oh Jesus, oh my God, where did this come from? You're an animal. And you be like, damn right, baby, the fuck, I take what I want. It's mine. And she can be like, God damn. She gonna be like, God damn, woo, there's a fucking man right here. God, man, she be like, God damn, woo, I need more of this. Trust me, that bitch ain't going nowhere. Man, she was like, my ex could never, with her legs in the air, like, oh my God, my ex could never. Just saying, all right, man. Get out there, man. Get out there and be aggressive with your girl, bro. Obviously, do it in the right way. You know what I mean? Don't just, she come home from work and you just, put her on the bed and shit. Nah. That ain't the way to do it. That ain't the way to do it. You gotta take her out. You gotta court her a little bit, do a little nice thing here and there. Do your thing. You know what I mean? Spend time with her, treat your girl right, and then trust me, when y'all get home, I'm telling you, man, you go do something nice, take her to eat a little bit, you know what I mean? Hey, it's gonna be on, baby. It's gonna be on. I'm just telling you, hey, it's worked for me multiple times. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, next scenario. I almost cheated on my wife. Man, woo! I want to hear from those who have almost got here too. And what did you do about it? In short, I almost hooked up with my colleague whilst on a company trip. I got dangerously close to cheating. I even went to the convenience store to purchase condoms. Whoa, nigga. Initially, we only hung out in her hotel room, but I went to the store when she wanted to hook up. I had a moment of clarity on my way back. Woo, this man. Whoa. I decided not to have sex with her and I went back to my hotel room. I just can't stop thinking about what would have been had I made that decision that night. I feel awful. Woo, man. And usually when the guys are just like, oh, I feel awful for cheating, I'm like,
stop the cap.
But for this guy, I fully understand it because it was one of those things where you were thinking with your dick, bro. You were like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, there was no blood up here, bro. All the blood was down here. And you were like, shit, I'm about to fuck this bitch. You know what I mean? Hey, it happens. I ain't gonna lie to you. It happens, man. It happens. But I'm glad that he came to his senses before, doing anything crazy. Man, I get it. Ladies out there, you're probably going to still be mad at something like that. You're still going to be like, the fuck? You thought about it, though. You were going to do it 100%. I understand. But the fact that he didn't need to bust a nut to get that clarity says a lot. Because I can guarantee you, most motherfuckers, I'd probably say at least a good 90% of these motherfuckers is going to need that nut before regretting it. And even then, they don't regret it.
Stop the cap.
Like, come on, bro. They sit there, I regret it, blah, 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 blah. Nah, man, because even, there was a previous episode we did where homeboy cream pie this fucking, his sister-in-law, and I'm like, nigga, come on, man. You know what I mean? You hit that shit raw and you regretting it. Come on, man. Them walls was wet and juicy, bro. Come on now. Yeah, that's why I told him. I was like, take that shit to your grave. And I'm going to say the same thing for this guy. Hey, man, take that shit to your grave. You didn't do anything wrong. And, so what she don't know don't hurt her. Sadly, man. Hey, I'm just going to say that now. What she don't know don't hurt her. I understand, ladies, you could be mad at me for that one. I fully understand it because you look at it like, hey, he thought about doing it. He was going to do it. He bought condoms, all so on and so forth. So Facts. I understand where the lady's coming from, but at the same time, just for his wife's sake, at least he didn't need the post nut clarity. You know what I mean? So, hey, what it is. I mean, what it is. Okay, ghosted after weird moment in sex. All right. Hi, everyone. I feel like I am the queen of getting ghosted. I matched with a guy off Hinge. I am 24 and he is 28. We both live in a big city and work full time and have our own separate lives. Obviously, we hit it off great the first night. We went out for drinks and ended up staying out the entire evening until 6 a.m. the next day. Met some of his friends that night as well. No drugs were involved. The night was magical on both ends, and I slept with him that morning. Passionate and creative, best I've had in a while. Hey, W on this girl, man. You know, a lot of girls are afraid to sleep with a guy on the first date. And I always advocate, look, a girl is not a hoe for sleeping with a guy on the first date. If the date was well, like if the dude was keeping the conversation going, if dude was charismatic and just, you know, he was really engaging you in conversation, making you laugh, you know, and you were really into a lot of the conversations and topics that he was talking about, you know, he paid for the date. He was, you know, very respectful towards other people that were around you. You know what I mean? Homeboy would just, he really was that guy on a date. I feel like if the date went that well, go ahead and test drive that car, girl. Shit. What the fuck we talking about here? Go test drive that car. You know, test drive before you buy. You know what I mean? Come on now. You're already out on a date with him. He's attractive to you for, you know, to some degree, because that's why you went on the date with him. You thought he was attractive. You're like, okay, he's cute. He's a good dude, whatever, You know, because if he wasn't, let's keep it hundo P, ladies. If he wasn't cute, he'd probably been like, you know, shit, my dog got a cold or some shit. You know what I mean? Come on now, let's keep it hundo P. Facts on it. So, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, if everything is going smooth and everything's going right, I wouldn't look at a girl as a hoe for doing that. I'd be like, you go, girl, shit. You test driving the car before you buy, shit. Because think about it like this. What if the date went super well? Everything was perfectly fine. Everything's awesome. And then the homeboy had whack dick game. You know, and you waited, you know, you waited like, say, I don't know, you waited like 3 months before you had sex with this guy, and he's been a great guy, taking you out on dates, kissing, all that good stuff, you know, you guys having movie nights and shit like that. He makes you feel all loved and shit, and then he's got whack dick game, and you wasted 3 months. You know, when you could have found out he had whack dick game on the first date. Just saying. Because, let me be honest with you, man, a lot of niggas got some whack dick game, I ain't gonna lie to you. They do. They gonna sit there, you know, like, how many times have you heard this, ladies? You know, on the phone, he be talking that nasty shit, and then, you know, you get him in bed, and he's just like average. He just gave you some average penis, you know, and you're like, what was all the freaky shit you were talking about? You didn't do none of that, you know, and you nutted in like 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep it on dope B. So, like I said, a lot of times it's like, I wouldn't blame a girl for getting it out the way on the first shot. Yeah, especially if the date went perfectly well and you all good and you just like, yeah, this guy's getting some coochie. And, you know, just saying. But yeah, I give it to her, man. Hey, W on her, man. W on her. I had to throw that in there, man, because I was just like, hey. A lot of girls be thinking like, oh no, you know, they're gonna see me as a whore and all this and all that. And it's like, nah, not really. Let's see. Later that night, we hung out at the gym. I even got him to do yoga class with me while his favorite sports team was playing. Shocked, he did it. I found out a lot of things about him, and turns out we are very, very, very similar. Our life goals and core beliefs and values are aligned almost the same. We hung out this last weekend, just one-on-one, and watched football and movies and had sex again. Twice. God damn. God damn. Woo! She was like, this nigga's dick game is on point. God damn. All right. Let's see. The second time I made a comment and said, I need to have an orgasm because I was close to finishing, and then we switched up positions. I feel like he did not understand this, and I ruined the mood and his manhood. The next morning, there was a disconnect. No snuggles, no kiss. Immediately checking his phone to update himself on sports teams. He offered to make breakfast, but then realized he had nothing. He walked me back, and that was the last time I saw him. No kiss, no hug, just a bye. I told him not to watch the show we started without me, and he said he wouldn't. I texted him that night about his sports team, and he never answered me. Did I really ruin things by making that comment? I know sex is a touchy subject, but was that comment a deal breaker to him and his manhood? Things were going really well, so I thought. We religiously go to the same gym at different times. I feel that's my only chance to ever see him again. What is everyone's thought? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I don't know, because I mean, I get where you were coming from. It was a thing where you were just simply communicating something. Hey, I wanna bust a nut. I want you to, fucking make me come, Hey. And that, to me, I'm like, damn, that's sexy as fuck. When a girl is just like, no, I want you to be the one to make me come, like, that shit is hot as fuck. So I don't know. Maybe he did, take it like that. I don't know. What could it have been? Because if the sex was great and you guys' relationship was great, I don't see a reason why he would just end it, over a silly comment like that. Yeah, damn. I'm really trying to give an honest, opinion, because it's like, for me, that wouldn't make me stop talking to a girl. That really wouldn't make me stop talking to a girl. It's not one of those things where I'm like, she thinks my dick is bad, or, because I didn't make her come or whatever. Like, I'd have just been like, oh shit. All right. Well, I mean, let me know what you need. I got you. You know what I mean? We can get that done. Yeah. Like, I feel like that's the thing that could easily be fixed. Damn, that is weird. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about that one. Why do you think homeboy just left her over a comment like that? You know what I mean? Like, if anything, man, that comment is kind of sexy, like, bro, yeah, she's like, man, I want you to make me come. Like, what the fuck? God damn, my dick is hard. But I'm just saying, it's like, dude, I think any guy would find that comment sexy and be like, oh shit, I need it. Hey, what you need? Shit, what you need me to do then? Shoot, let's do it. Need me to eat your pussy? Got you. If you need me to, do a little finger thumb action, you know what I mean? Like what you need me to do, I don't know. Yeah, that's okay. All right, hey, maybe, I don't know. Okay, let's get into our last scenario for today. We have, am I the asshole for calling off my wedding because I discovered something? Ooh, I wonder what that something is. Hi, female 28 here. I got engaged last year with my ex-boyfriend of more than 10 years. We never lived together, but I think I can confidently say that I know him, or so I thought. Oh, yo. 10 years and you guys aren't living together? Come on, girl. That ain't it. What the fuck are you doing in a relationship for 10 years and you guys aren't living together? I mean, don't get me wrong. I get it sometimes, living apart is best sometimes for the relationship and so on and so forth. But I mean, there's come a time when it's like, all right, look, we're 5, we're 6, we're 7 years into this relationship. I think it's time to, go ahead and fucking, what is it? Time to go ahead and, do our thing. Like, let's start living together, especially if you guys are going to get married. Like, why would you propose to a girl that you're not even living with? I got to live with a girl for at least a year before I propose to her, just because I'm like, dude, I want to know what you're like on a day-to-day fucking basis. And an entire year, man, trust me, you can only be perfect living together for at least a couple months. Trust it. I've done it with my significant other, dude. Like, we were probably perfect in front of each other living together for like 3 months. And then, you know, it was like we were starting to find out things about each other. And we're like, holy shit, god damn, this is tough. You know, it's a big adjustment period and it's tough to do. So like 10 years, god damn, that, I don't know about that. Okay. Turns out he is in so much debt with the bank and tons of cash loan applications. The reason, he is addicted to online gambling, Casino Plus, Bingo Plus, and more. I know that he is playing casino online, but I never thought that he was already addicted to the point of needing to apply for loans just so he can play. Yo. Am I wrong for immediately calling off the wedding? For context, I came from a family where debt and gambling has always been a problem, so I promised myself that I wouldn't get into the situation. My friends are telling me to try and fix things first and help him with his problems instead of leaving him. What do you guys think? Leave that nigga. Goodbye. Goodbye. No, you don't fix shit with a guy that's like this. With addicts and people who are addicted to very bad vices, because think about it like this. You get married, right? And guess what? Now that debt is in your name as well. Surprise! Like, nah, bro. No. Run away. I get it. 10 years, and that's not easy, and you love him, and you know what I mean? You really wanted a future with this guy, and you're like, fuck, I feel like I wasted 10 years. 100%. Look, I get it. I 100% do, but you got to understand, you are never going to change this guy. Okay, you're never going to change him. You're never going to fix him. Nothing is going to happen. That man is in a hole of debt. And then he's going to continue to put himself in that hole, and he's going to pull you down with him. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Get with a guy who is stable and knows how to, spend his money. He ain't addicted to this dumb shit. If anything, he's addicted to giving you that dick, girl. God damn. That is what he should be addicted to. All right. He should be addicted to giving you that dick. Do not get with a dude and married to a dude that has got some financial problems like that. Just don't do it, baby girl. Don't do it. Leave him. It's the best option. Trust me, you'll find a guy who is, who's got his shit together. He's a little more stable. He ain't addicted to all that bullshit. Trust me. Don't. This guy he ain't nothing but a fucking hole that you're just going to fall into. Nah, man. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it at all, man. It ain't worth it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. God damn. All right, that's going to go ahead and end today's episode, man. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys so much, man, being over here on Patreon. Another great episode. I love you guys so much. I appreciate all the support that you guys have been supporting over here on the channel, man. Every single Friday, I give you guys this juice, and you guys keep coming back for it, and I appreciate that so much. You guys also keep coming back for the Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday show. You guys are loving those shows. Keep up the downloads. Rate the podcast if you haven't already. TikTok blowing up, going crazy. Thank you guys so much. Spotify, you guys are killing it over there. I appreciate that support as well. If you'd like to support the show even more, man, YouTube, go over there and just hit that subscribe button, man. That's all you got to do. That's all I ask. You go over there, you subscribe, bam, done. That's all I ask for. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys, and peace.